Tell you about Miss Jennifer Lopez, who, damn, we're about to close out 2024, and yet she's got another damn flop on her freaking hands. So I don't know if y'all heard, but she has been out promoting this new movie called Unstoppable, which is produced by her soon-to-be ex-husband Ben Affleck, and it stars her and Jarrell Jerome. It's based on a true story. Well, I didn't know the movie came out, but apparently the movie didn't make that much money at the box office. But I think maybe I didn't know it came out because it was released only in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. It hasn't been released in the US yet. So she's regarded as one of the most influential Latin singers of all time, having sold millions of records worldwide. So it might come as a surprise that LA-based singer Jennifer Lopez, 55, has suffered major career challenges this year, including low ticket sales. Now, Jennifer has suffered yet another fresh blow after her new movie Unstoppable flopped at the box office. Now, according to Radar Online, the Diva's biographical drama about U.S. wrestler Anthony Robles made just $3,900 in its opening weekend in the UK, where it was the 55th most watched film in cinemas. Well, look, at least they got something in common. It was the 55th most watched film in the movies, and she's 55. So at least it's a number that matches with her age. So, I would try to find a silver lining and stuff. Okay, so now it says its tagline, "No One Wins Alone," proved accurate as the film dropped out of movie theaters completely on its second week. The movie tanked despite Lopez, 55, making a promotional visit to London last month, which included an appearance on the Graham Norton show on the BBC. Now, in the movie, she plays the wrestler's mother, Judy, alongside co-stars including Don Cheadle, who's 60, Michael Pena, 48, and Jarrell Jerome, who's 27. Well, Michael Pena, I didn't even know he was a Scientologist. I found out I was watching something and they was talking about like all the people that was in Scientology. So they say its foreign box office reported by the British Film Institute caps off a difficult period for the star, whose comeback album This Is Me Now reached a disappointing number 55 on the UK charts last February. Well, look, it seems like 55 must be her damn number. But the album came in at 55. The movie came in as the 55th most watched movie in cinemas this year. And Jennifer Lopez turned 55 in June. So, wait, no, she didn't. She in July because she's a Leo. She's a July Leo, not an August Leo. Ben Affleck is the August Leo. So look, 55 apparently is her number. You better play that at the lotto. So it was accompanied by a musical and documentary which cost millions but went straight to Prime Video. Now in June, as speculation raged about the state of her marriage to Ben, who's 52, she canceled the U.S. leg of her tour weeks before it was due to begin, saying that it was, she wanted to spend time with friends and family, but child, it was because of them low ticket sales. Nobody was coming to see you at a bunch of arena dates to promote this record. Now, if she was going to come out and do greatest hits and all that other stuff, and maybe sprinkle a couple of them new songs up in there, which probably would have provided a lot of sit down or drink refill or bathroom breaks for a lot of the people that went to go see her, then I could understand that. But people felt like she was going to be heavily trying to promote a lot of the music from that album, and nobody was willing to pay that kind of money, especially the ticket sale prices that they were going for. It was like, sis, like you haven't really solidified yourself in a place where, yeah, you put out music for the past 2 decades, but you've never really like solidified yourself on the same level as a Beyonce or a Taylor Swift or Madonna or Kylie Minogue or Britney or these other girls that will put out a record and tour it. Jennifer wasn't that girl. Jennifer will put out a record and then promote it on the TRLs or go to the talk show circuit doing the whole old school beat of the way they would do things. And she never really evolved what she was doing as an artist. To me, I always looked at her doing pop music as sort of like this little hobby. It wasn't something she took seriously. It's like you took the acting seriously and you just capitalized on it because you played Selena. And because you're an okay singer, but you're a good dancer, they were like, okay, we can we can make you passable. You could be a pop star. And this is no shade. It's just basically like looking at it from the business standpoint. It's the fact that, yeah, you dance, you start as a fly girl, you can do a 1-2 step, your voice is passable. We'll just, do a little yang yang, creative buttons and all that. So we'll push in the studio to make you sound like you hitting your notes. And turn on the back and track when you're on the tour real loud and turn that microphone down real low. Because Britney would do it too. Britney was lip syncing for her life. You think she was a damn drag queen with all the lip syncing she be doing at the residency and on her tours and stuff. But I will give Hannah for this. She definitely was doing what needed to be done in regards to like trying to make her, become a better singer. She's not the most spectacular singer of the world, and that's fine. I don't expect Adele vocals or Whitney Houston vocals or Celine Dion vocals from a Jennifer Lopez. I want razzle dazzle. I want flying, flowy hair. The diva fan. I want glam. I want choreography. I want fabulous. I want the shiny, the shiny disco balls. I want all the razzle dazzle. That's what I get from her. I want a showgirl. And that's what Beyonce. That is what Beyonce gives us. But that's what I want from Jennifer. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then she went and put out this Is Me album and thinking like you was a damn singer. I was like, girl, no, that is not your strength. So you don't want to show up the weak part of your pop dumb by singing these mid-tempo R&B pop songs, which pretty much sounded like it was dated. But then she said she was taking time off to be with her kids, family, and close friends. Maybe that was the reflect, but girl, that was a lie. We knew that wasn't the reason why you took off. You took off because the thing wasn't selling. You had to stop it because you would have lost out on a lot of money. And it would have been embarrassing you doing all these arenas and it's a 20,000 seat arena and you only doing theater numbers, which is you only got 5,000 people showing up to your arena tour. Now, I do believe she would have sold out places like New York and Miami and those sort of things. But outside of that, I don't think so. And that's why I wish she would have just stuck to like, you could do the dance music, you could do the pop music, you could do like the hip hop type stuff, like that real New York girl, roundaway girl type music. But then you should also capitalize on being Puerto Rican, meaning a lot of those Latin rhythms should have been incorporated into that. You could have been given international pop star teas, like the type of music they would be playing down in Greece at the beach, or or Mykonos even. Mykonos is in Greece, or the type of music that they be listening to down there. Like that would have worked for her. Child, you should have hired me to be your damn manager instead of that Queen Benny Medina. He don't know what the hell he doing over there. So they said the actress revealed it's probably the most challenging and rewarding role that she's ever had. It's about love, acceptance, and finding beauty in the darkness. I think those themes are so relevant right now. Now, Radar Online also revealed that Hannaford fully expects Affleck to get back together with his first wife, Jennifer Garner, following their split. Now, that story I already told you, I don't believe that. I do not believe that Jennifer Garner would go backwards and deal with Ben. Ben has a lot of baggage. Ben's got a lot of things going on, and I think that they've been able to work out things in a way where their marriage works, or not even marriage, is that they're co-parenting. The fact that they can co-parent, Ben and Jen Garner, they have 3 kids together. So they found a way that they could be cordial in a room together and do things. Yeah, they spent Thanksgiving feeding the homeless, which I think is awesome and very charitable. I don't know if I could ever see Jennifer Lopez doing that. And maybe that was one of the things. It's like, yeah, she's in his thing, she talks about I'm real, but she's probably a little too self-involved in a lot of the way that she carries herself. Very much the diva and stuff. And he's just a regular schmegular dude from Boston that just so happens to be this Academy Award winning movie actor, director, movie star. You want to incorporate all the things because he can do the movie star thing 1 minute, then he can be an actor the next minute. But he also directs and writes. And so he's a jack of all trades in the whole movie A-list Hollywood situation. But in regards to this movie, Unstoppable, now if it did bad in the UK, I don't have high hopes that it's going to do well when it's finally released in the US. I also think that, and it's not, I do think that Jennifer Lopez is a better actress than a singer, but this type of movie should have just been released straight to streaming. I don't see people going to a theater to want to go see this film. Not saying that it's not, it probably isn't a good movie. It's just that this type of theme, I don't see people spending $17 to go to the movies and see. Now, I do wonder because her next film that she has coming out is an adaptation of the musical Kiss of the Spider Woman. That might be more up her alley. That might be even more successful for her. So we'll see when that movie comes out. I don't know when that comes out, but I'm sure it'll probably be out in 2025, possibly the summer or the fall. We'll see. I mean, don't put it too close to Wicked Part 2, because Wicked 1 is already doing gangbusters, so you don't want to go up against Wicked. I wouldn't push for that. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story about Jennifer Lopez would get another flop on her hands thanks to her movie Unstoppable making under $4,000 at the box office? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.